And we are on. We are on the air. Hello, everybody. Welcome to STCPod episode 199. I'm your host, Bill, and with me, as always, is my co-host and partner in crime, Joe. And he doesn't have his camera on, so he's already getting me upset.
Like I said, there's no need to get upset.
He's acting like a little princess.
I can tell you're all wired up.
Yeah.
You got your fucking fake phony radio voice going, so it's going to be one of those shows.
You got me going immediately with the I refuse to turn my camera on for some reason. What? Do you have lipstick on that you forgot to take off?
Yeah,
What?
yeah, I'm just not presentable.
What does that mean? I saw you with your shirt off last episode.
That's different. I was presentable then.
That is not presentable. What could be different? Did you get into a fight?
With who?
I don't know. Do you got a black eye or something?
Dude, I'm a pacifist.
Well, what's going on? Did you shoot a load and you couldn't find it, so you don't know if it's on your face or something?
It probably is. A little bit of residual stuff on my face, a little bit of gook.
Well, this is a very special episode, and I don't know how we're supposed to conduct it.
Why? Why is this one special?
Well,
what do you mean you're conducting?
I didn't say I'm conducting. I said we're conducting. How are we to conduct it if we can't see each other for visual cues?
I am more concerned about that pile of boxes behind you falling on your head.
Yeah, it's getting out of hand. That's the eBay inventory behind me. Don't worry about that. I am more concerned about what could be wrong with your presentation, which is just a head in the computer monitor. It's not like we see anything else.
You've seen other stuff. Don't worry about it. Let's get going.
We are going. We're rolling. I can't see any cues you're giving me. So if you're telling me to get things moving or something, I don't know.
I never give you cues, though.
Yeah. Well, yeah, there's a major cue when the chair is empty and spinning. I know to keep talking. Or if you're leaned right back out of the picture, I know to keep talking. These are all cues.
I see you've memorized and mastered my tuning out cues.
Yeah. After 200 episodes, I finally got a hold of how to keep talking when Joe has tuned out. What have you been doing today, man? What happened? Talk to me. Let's be honest. Give me an honest, frank discussion here.
Today I was actually productive compared to yesterday. I literally babysat my kids all day and got nothing done. And it really put me in a foul mood. I don't like doing nothing.
But according to you, all time not at work is time with your family.
Well, true. But at the same time, I like to get at least one thing done that needs to be done around the house.
Oh, right. So
today I managed to do that. I got up while the kids were at swimming lessons. I did a little bit of concrete work outside, concrete repair work.
Hello?
Uh-oh. Who's interrupting?
Only the coolest guy in town.
Heyo.
Who's not in town?
Well, here we go. This is why this is a very special episode. It's not a Tiffany episode because we have a guest. We're breaking the streak of Tiffany's. We finally have a guest, and what bigger guest could we have than JRock, the game rocker, who's been absent off YouTube for so long. People are dying to know what's been happening with this guy.
Oh, they sure are. I get messages all the time, and it sure warms my heart.
That's good. This is someone else I don't get to see an image of. No camera for JRock as well.
Oh, do you want that?
Yeah, come on. Let's see what's happening with this guy.
Let's see. Camera problem.
Didn't everybody get to see JRock at C3?
Oh, yeah. Everybody did.
Hello? Is my microphone still working?
Yes.
I have a bunch of devices here, so bear with me.
Oh, no, we're only live on the air. It's totally cool.
Well, we're only just live. Like the show is always happening.
We are live to tape, I should say. With zero editing.
Yeah, who cares? I don't care.
Okay, here's I don't know what it's using. Okay. We got here. How is everybody doing today?
Well, we were just hearing about Joe's concrete work. I'd love to know how he accomplishes this. What is
Nope.
concrete work?
I was doing concrete repair work outside.
What does that mean? You're there shirtless with a big cement mixer?
Oh, that's exactly what it means, and you took the words out of my mouth.
It was minor concrete repair work around the house. But
So
I
you're
was
bullshitting us.
No, I was shirtless. No, that's where you hand mix your own concrete. I don't need a big truck.
I bet you hand mix a lot of your own stuff.
I do. Years of experience.
Oh yeah, buddy.
Still going on.
Living
Let
the
me tell
dream.
you about that. Still going on a nightly basis.
So yeah, I'm still coming down off the high of the weekend there. Barrie Game Exchange. Fun time. We got to spend a lot of time together. Us guys.
That's right. We're the Barrie Game Exchange, the nation's largest video game swap and trade show. Just happened a couple of days ago in Barrie. JRock made the huge trip up, and we got to spend some time outside of the show as well, and lots of good times.
Oh yeah, I got to go to breakfast with you two, which I thought that could be a Patreon tier for you guys.
That's a heavy duty tier. Yeah, for sure. VIP.
How much do you think someone would pay for that? I mean, I'm special, but how much do you think a regular would pay?
Well, what do you think Shatner charges for that experience? Probably a couple grand.
What does he charge for a smile these days? So yeah, I'm kicking back here with a couple of brews. Yeah. Got a buzz on, Spicoli style. Just kept catching some waves, dude.
Good. You're all warmed up. Good to hear.
Well,
were
I'm
you
always
just drinking, or were you playing games too?
Playing games.
Yeah, video games.
Oh, I was playing music.
Oh, are you done with video games?
No, I still play them. For anyone who doesn't know right now, I'm totally woke. To use the hashtag woke thing that the kids use, and I'm kind of like over physical possessions. There's a lot of ways I could play these games without having the physical item, and yeah, selling them off.
Well, this is why we had to get JRock on the show. Certainly, when you put that message out on Twitter that you were liquidating out your collection, people wanted to know what was happening. They were worried for you, and I was worried for you. So we got to find out what's going on with JRock. Are you?
Oh,
you of sane mind?
Oh, I feel the most sane ever. But for anyone who's worrying, yeah, I'm totally preparing to die. Not that there's a date put on that, but dealing with the eventuality of mortality. The last couple of years, my father passed away, as everybody who might listen to this podcast knows, or Retro Fandango, whoever I talked to about that before. But get you thinking mortality. Can't take this stuff with you. And I'm sitting on a bit of money here, so.
Well, just for the record, let's just straighten that out, that you have appeared more on this show. That is where your loyalty is, to STCPod. Certainly no other podcast.
How many times is this now?
Oh, too many to count.
Who's
too
counting,
many?
Right? I'm just all about the experience right now. Life's about the experience, not about stuff. So that's why I'm kind of getting rid of a lot of stuff. And I just put out a tweet earlier today to let everyone know. But I also just quit my full-time job last week because I wasn't happy there. So I'm sort of pursuing my own happiness.
Well, let's back up and go back to like a month ago where we were at Chicago Cartridge Con.
Oh, wonderful time.
It was amazing. It was certainly something that we went over on this show. It was so fun.
Oh,
and you were there.
I relive it in my brain all the time.
Yeah, you lived it up that weekend. But this was not your state of mind then. What happened to what triggered you
Was it
to-
not?
No, you were still buying. You were
I
still
bought
buying for
one
the
video
collection.
game. I bought
That was more than
one
me.
game.
That was buying.
I bought more cereal than video games, which I'm still working on, by the way. Oh, I should have that's I was trying to set up stuff here ready for the podcast. I was going to bring a snack. I forgot it. It's Captain Crunch berries. That's what I was going to bring. Because, extra crunch for the podcast for audio reasons. ASMR, is that what they call it now? People want to hear the crunching.
Do they?
I don't know. Some people, that's a thing to some people. Everything's a thing to somebody.
That drives me crazy when Joe does that.
Yeah, but I was thinking, bring the crunch berries over here because extra crunch, and also you're in Barrie. Whoa.
All right, so you had not woke yet. You were still working, but the job was making you angry. What happened?
I was unhappy at this job. Yeah, there's a lot of mismanagement and safety issues that aren't addressed properly. That's not cool, man. Safety, people are getting hurt. I actually witnessed an accident where somebody had their foot impaled by a fork on a forklift sort of thing. And yeah, I had to move the machine for the guy because he was pinned. Wow. So he owes me a life debt. I'll call that in sometime.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just all about building up the life debts right now so I can call on the favors later.
Yes, but you were still going to work every day, and something happened.
I do that. I do very well. And I'm a very hard worker, so I never called in sick. And I called it. The first time I called in sick was to go to Chicago, because how can I miss that experience? Right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So this sounds like a decent job. You had your heart into it. You were showing up every day.
Oh, to say my heart was in it, no, that it wasn't. But a good, solid paying job with benefits. I'm a single guy right now. I luckily I don't have any dependents. I just have to look after myself right now. So it's pretty good. But
still a big step to go out on your own without the full-time paycheck. Did something happen on the job that made you snap?
That made you snap.
Yeah.
Leading the witness. No, I had an altercation with this coworker of mine. Got pretty heated. And, she called me every name in the book, called me. Are we allowed to swear here? Can we swear?
Come on.
Nobody gives a shit, dude. But, yeah, no, she called me a fucking asshole, told me go fuck myself, where to go, eat her fucking ass. And I'm just like, hello, a supervisor. Is anything going to be done? And no, nothing was really done. And yeah, I was upset that it wasn't handled properly. So that was just before lunchtime. I got into this argument with this coworker of mine, and I took my lunchtime to cool down. But I didn't calm down. I went in the lunchroom and I put a hole in the wall with my fist. And that's when I realized this place isn't making me happy. I don't want to be the guy that puts a hole in a wall with my fist. It's not a constructive way to deal with anger. So I'm just like, I got to be out of here. So I left. And I'm all about finding my own happiness right now. So am I proud of myself for putting a hole in the wall? No. And I handled it with the supervisor the next day. I talked to him. I'm going to pull in a favor. My buddy's dad's a contractor. Make it right, fix up the wall and everything, because I'm that kind of dude. That's how my parents raised me, to take responsibility for your actions.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I'm not happy at that place. Even if they offered me more money to stay, they didn't want to see me go. But even if they offered me more money, I wouldn't go. Yeah.
I think for anyone who's met you and is spending time with you, certainly can't imagine you reaching that level of rage to put your put your hand through the wall. So
Yeah, that wall was a pussy, dude. Yeah.
So
But
yeah, I can see you definitely going over the edge there, and that job affecting you negatively. But
well, it's just how it wasn't handled correctly. You know, we both should have been taken aside or like sent home. By all rights, both of us should have been fired, right? So, in my mind, instead of wanting my job anymore, I don't want that job anymore, right? So I take their power away of groveling, just fess up to doing the damage and yeah, just quitting.
hmm.
And now I actually have a meeting tomorrow with the plant manager. Him and I are bros. The main plant manager. He hired me probably 7 years ago at this place. So we're bros. And I'm going to have a big talk tomorrow with him about a lot of the issues. And I feel like a whistleblower, bit of a light shedder, going to shed some light.
Yeah.
And I feel good.
So there's absolutely no chance at all that you would ever go back, even like say this plant manager, offers you something.
Oh no, it's a night job.
Okay.
Yeah. And also I'm woke in the fact that I'm kind of done selling pieces of my life to the man for money. I'd rather work for myself in whatever capacity I, still finding my way, But I'm focusing on things that make me happy and I'm passionate about. I got a couple musical projects on the go, an original project and also a cover project. And yeah.
Good. I'm glad to hear that you got stuff planned. Yeah, and you're obviously not in a immediate rush to get right back to
No, I don't
grinding away, right?
No, hell no. I've been grinding away since I've lived on my own since I was 17, 18. And so I kind of just had that breaking point there where I was like, you know what? It's okay to take some time off. I looked around. I thought I was stuck at this job. I looked around at all my video games that I haven't been playing for the last couple of years, to be honest. And that represented freedom to me. Like I could sell off this stuff and I can take the time right now and just figure out what I want to do.
Yeah. How big was your collection anyway? Because
It still is.
I remember seeing snippets of it from when you used to do your YouTube videos, right? Of your, whatever pickups you got. But I don't think I ever grasped how big your collection is.
It's probably between 2,500 and 3,000 games, I think.
Wow. And all various systems, right?
For NES is the one I have most for. It's, I think, just about 500 now. And I'm going to hold on to that till last and see how I feel. Because that's my favorite system. The one that I've been most actively collecting for, which, Bill, you busted me for. I bought Mega Man in Chicago. Yeah. So that was the game. I got a great deal on Mega Man.
Well, I think I pointed it out to you, didn't I?
No.
Yeah,
I do a lot of pointing out of my own.
No way. I brought you over, said, hey.
Did you?
Deal.
It's a day
right there.
You know what? The whole weekend was just a swirl of activity. I don't quite remember it that way.
Actually, I tried to talk you out of it because I'm still in yard sale mentality. So yeah, it's a good price, but you find it places.
Yeah.
But you still bought it. So yeah, lofty ambitions to get out from under the thumb of the man, but truly, JRock, we all got to serve somebody.
Oh
yeah, how are you going to accomplish this?
Well, I'm serving myself. I'm the boss. Move over, Tony Danza. I am the boss. Or Angela, whoever was the boss. Mona, was she the boss? I don't know. I'm the boss of my own life right now, so it's kind of empowering.
Well, like Joe said, you have this meeting and you have a lot of ideas for that business, how they can work better, which you're going to lay out for them.
Yeah, I hope to get a freelance fee.
Like they might offer you the corner office or something, day shift. You're going to turn that down?
We'll see. No. No, I want to focus on me right now. I'm not going to commit to this company. I'm not
Very good.
committing to a company or anybody right now. You know what I'm saying?
Very good.
Yeah.
Okay, cool, man. Do
The
you have
only person I'm committed to is JRock, #1.
and this podcast, of course, right?
Oh well, it's one of my favorites. I've never say that's a good way to get out of calling something your favorite is if you just say it's one of your favorites, because nobody knows how many favorites it is.
Hmm.
But yeah, you're one of my favorites. Yeah,
Probably your closest, though. We'll say that.
it's pretty big part of my heart. Yeah.
Well, it
No,
sounds
you
like
also you're geographically you got a bit of a geographic advantage on Kevin, so you and I get a bit more time together when I go visit my mom. So
that's true.
I think you use a bit of that pull, you devious devil.
Hey, it's not a competition. Just
Are you sure it's not a competition?
we're
Because
just talking.
hey, if you look a little to your left there, Bill, are you going to see a bit of a what is that? An award, a trophy for best podcast?
Yeah, you might see a very great prize.
It's not a competition.
Not a competition, though. Just an honorary thing,
Isn't it weird
bestow.
how I knew where that was?
Well, you've seen all of my my deepest secrets, JRock. You've touched all of my guitars, amongst other things.
Oh yeah.
Stolen all of my picks.
I didn't steal any picks. Kevin put them in the neck. He put them between the strings, and they probably fell down. Check behind your couch.
Check behind my couch. Huh?
Yeah, that's what Hey, you never know what you're gonna find back there. Yeah.
All right. So what do we got to look forward to for JRock now that you have all this free time? But is it free time, or are you hitting the grind, hitting the road for? Are you hustling now? Are you full-time hustler?
Yeah, I'm being a full-time hustler for sure. I already looking at my week here. It's pretty filled up with stuff. I also got to with these games, got to go. It's going to take a lot of work to go through and price stuff. So that's a job on itself, right?
Yeah, definitely.
So that's what I'm looking down the barrel of right now. That'll be my full-time job. Other than I'm helping out at the game store too once in a while. Like they're my buds at One Up Games, and that's a thing that it's like I'm not committed Monday to Friday or anything. They, if they need help, he'll shoot me a message, or even let's say if I was starving, I'll never be starving. Don't worry about me. But if I was, I could call and be like, ask for a shift. They'd hook me up. So it's good to make friends that own businesses.
That's One Up Games in Hamilton, Ontario.
Oh yeah, they're great. No, I've been friends with them for years, and they have the one location downtown there, and they have it's really come together. They got the arcade downstairs. It's a really awesome place. And I'm not just saying that because I'm biased, but
So your first strategy is selling on eBay. Second, you got helping out at the game store. And then you have all this other stuff that you want to do with your talents to start earning. How are you going to turn your talents into dollars?
That's the big question, isn't it? And that and that's what you look at all the people out there, like C-list celebrities, D-list, go lower, people that are making a living, just doing something that they like, and it's possible. You just got to go for it. And I think everyone is their own, their biggest obstacle, right? So I think myself is the biggest obstacle, not going for it, right? So now I'm not going to do that anymore, and I'm going for what I am passionate about. And one of them is voice work. So I'm going to look into getting into that somehow. Even since I was a kid, I wanted to do voices like for cartoons and such. So, I mean, since I knew what I wanted to do since I was a kid and it's still a thing, like I should probably go for that. And did you get a little taste of my voices there at the table at Barrie Game Exchange?
Did I get a taste of your voices?
Yeah, my impressions and my range.
No, I got to have a little break from you, I think, because I was working a little ways away from you. So, but I've spent a lot of time with you. I definitely know your range of voices for sure.
Yeah, it is a passion of mine. I love to do it. So that's what I want to seek out.
So, what do you think? How do you think you go about doing that? Have you any ideas?
I know that there's like a sort of recording studio here in Hamilton. That they do voice talent and stuff like that. Like I know a bunch of bands and stuff that I could like band friends that I could ask about this sort of stuff. Like I'm just gonna ask around and really try to get my foot in the door. But right now I gotta tie up some loose ends here with this the old place I worked, and then I'll be going at that full steam.
I wonder if you have to like put together some sort of demo reel and search out.
That's
like
what I assume. Agent. Yeah, that's what I assume. Like, I mean, ultimately, it'd be great to get an agent that wants to work for me and recognizes my, so clear talent.
Absolutely.
But it's like it's all a shill, right? There's so many businesses out there that are just trying to get your money for headshots and don't really care about you,
Yeah.
So
that's
it's somehow finding the right people, and that's what I'm gonna try to do. I'm pretty good at networking, and I found you guys, and I'm here. So, but I need to use that superpower to network in that way.
I bet you could get some good advice if you talk to my friend Curtis.
Oh yeah,
Curtis Frizel, chief operator of the Cartridge Club Portable podcast.
He's actually my buddy as well, and we have been what do they call it? DMing. We've been DMing. Don't worry.
Oh, good.
Yeah, in the shadows.
Yeah, I would.
You know what? He gave me a good piece of advice too, Curtis. He gave me a good pearl, and I'm going to impart his pearl right now. He said, "Oh, what's going on here?"
What?
That's Bill's phone.
Is that interference? There's serious interference going on here.
That's some advice he gave you.
Yeah. So that's lost to the universe now. There it was. No, everyone's trying to be a star, to make it big or whatever, right? But it's about doing it because you enjoy it. And what Curtis said is when he's not in the light, he's working in the shadows. You know what I mean? And I was like, yeah, that's right. It's because it is a hustle. He works hard for Curtis. So I've been picking his brain a bit for sure, and we may be having a talk that maybe somehow shared with others through some sort of platform.
Well, I like that idea.
Yeah.
If he's not in the light, he's in the shadows.
He's working in the
shadows. Yeah, that's
when you're not in the spotlight, be working in the shadows.
I like that. Yeah,
I like it too.
My buddy Curtis, man, he comes up with stuff.
Oh yeah, I hope to be I want to be a producer like Curtis. I'm all about just being a producer right now. What do you produce?
That is profound.
Oh, everything's profound if you look at it that way.
All right, so voice work, and as well, you said you got some musical stuff on the horizon.
So. Oh yeah, and musical stuff. It's like, and I couldn't just say it's one instrument either. I love every instrument right now. Put anything in my hand, or mouth. Put anything in my hand, or put anything in my mouth. Oh, ow, whoa. But yeah, no, loving keyboard, guitar, harmonica. I even get in with the shakers and tambourine. Someone's got to do that,
Mm-hmm.
Right? So I'm going to be hitting up some open jams in town. I have a couple of real good musician friends. One's a real good blues guy, and he I admire him a lot because he's sort of like a solo artist and just he's out there doing it for himself, you know. Brings his guitar, sets it up somewhere, and just plays his music. And so this is a friend of mine that goes to open jams and stuff, and so that's I'm gonna be tagging along.
Sounds good. Does he make money at it though?
He does. He's also a guitar teacher too. So I mean, he's like doing, you know, you got to be a jack of all trades. Like he's doing freelance. Like I want to live. You know what I mean? This buddy of mine. So he's not working. He's not working somewhere. Yeah.
Well, that's good, man. In a lot of ways, it's you got to be more ambitious than the regular 9-to-5 guy. Well, you do have to be more ambitious than a regular factory worker because you're out hustling every day for your next meal, kind of thing.
Yeah, and you know what? If it could work that way, I'd bring my guitar somewhere and trade a song for a meal. That'd be cool. I'm all about the barter system, baby. Right, but yeah, to see what happens. Speaking of music, though, I just wanted to talk to you about this. Went to Judas Priest Deep Purple last night.
Right.
Yeah.
That was like you left the Barrie Game Exchange on Sunday, and the next night was your concert, right? On Monday?
Oh, yeah. I need to tell you that whole trip. There's a whole bunch in between. So we ended up after the Barrie Game Exchange, just you, me, and Josh Creepleet at your place.
Right.
Yep. So we hung out there, had a few brews. We talked shit about everybody. That wasn't there.
It was like Q Dog after hours without the Q Dogs.
Oh, raw, but raw or
yeah.
But so we hung out there at your place. I went back to my mom's down the street because all my brothers were over there. Had a bit of a slumber party, ate nachos and watched movies, And then early in the morning, I got up at like 4, but around 5:30 in the morning, Rhino-Vision gave me and my bro a lift to Toronto because he was going to commute to work.
That's right. Yeah.
So I don't know if he listens to STCPod, but big thank you to Rhino-Vision. Great dude.
He is the graphics wizard behind our remastered logo.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Absolutely.
More you know.
Well, yeah.
But he was on the left side of me, all at the Barrie Game Exchange with his wife there. They had their table, him and Caitlin. And they're lovely people. Had a great time. And
you kept them entertained.
Oh, I try to keep myself entertained first, and then everyone else is second. And as long as number one is happening, then we're good. That's the secret. That's my secret right now.
So he showed up at 5:30, and I'll bet that JRock was certainly on time waiting for him.
Yeah. My younger brother and I, we were waiting there for him. I was looking at my wrist at the absence of my watch, waiting for him. But we had a good ride down. It was actually pretty busy commute there that you do from Barrie. You do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Betcha.
It was pretty busy at that time. But really good conversation, and it just flew by.
Oh, good.
Ryan
good stuff.
Yeah. So, yeah. And then we traveled from Etobicoke. We had to go down to Union and then get a bus from Union to Hamilton and then back to my place. And then did a little bit of napping and then went out for the concert. Judas Priest Deep Purple.
Right. Where was the concert?
At Cops Coliseum, but apparently they call it First Ontario Place now. But it will always be Cops Coliseum.
Yeah. That's a big joint.
Like, it'll always be the Sky Dome.
It's just me and you here, JRock.
Where's Joe? Hashtag where?
I'm here, brother. Just didn't want to interrupt.
Okay. Thank you.
You're right, though.
That was respect.
There will always be Sky Dome.
Yeah.
Anyway, how was the concert? Because I was telling you I had a chance to see Deep Purple back in the day when they actually played at Canada's Wonderland, but they canceled on me.
No.
So how was this show for you?
So you said you got to see them, but then they canceled, so you didn't.
No, I had tickets to see them and they canceled, so I never ended up going to the show.
Oh, so you didn't see them?
No, ever.
Oh, okay. Well, this was my first time seeing them, so that's a bit of a bucket list. And fuck, did they ever rock? It's like, first off, I didn't know who was going to open Judas Priest and Deep Purple because both really big bands. They've been around since the late '60s, early '70s, at least both of them, right?
Yeah.
Bill? And
Yes.
yes. See, I just did a little interjection. Yes. Call me on my bullshit if I'm wrong. But yeah, so I assume what they're doing is on this tour, they're switching it up, opening and then closing, changing it every night probably. So Judas Priest opened up, which that was awesome because they're my favorite band. They are my number one favorite band, and it was amazing to see the godfathers of metal up there and to see Rob Halford in all his glory. 67 years old, and he still got that voice. Oh, it was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I tell you,
What time were they set to start?
The show started at 7. There was an opening act. I forget what they were called. They were really good though. But I just sort of, I'm not sure what time they started. I was just sort of talking with my brother and hanging out. I didn't even look at my phone the whole show. Everyone's around looking at their phones, and I thought it was kind of ridiculous. And I took the whole show in, So I'm not sure what time they hit the stage, but it was probably around 8:30. And
Do they have much of a stage show, or is everything like trimmed back nowadays? Just the rock.
well, they had this big, huge, what would you call it? Like a big drop sheet from the ceiling, right, all the way to the floor, with their big symbol on it, and it looked really friggin' metal, right? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
And then they drop that, and then they have this really cool setup with the screens behind the drummer, where they just have a whole bunch of cool stuff playing the whole time. And yeah, smoke machines, lightning. It's great. But yeah, Judas Priest, my favorite, man. It was awesome. I was brought to tears a few times last night with how awesome the show was.
They hit all the notes for you.
Oh yeah. And then when Deep Purple came on, highlight of Deep Purple was the keyboardist. I forget his name, but boy, can he play a tune. And they had a whole psychedelic little light show going on the screen behind them, and
I think that's John Lord. Is that their keyboardist?
that sounds familiar.
Let me ask Siri.
Yeah, ask her.
Who is
Okay, here's what I
who is
No,
Deep Purple's keyboardist?
You know what? That's the problem with them. They're always
Sorry,
offering what they
That's
think.
beyond my abilities.
Who plays keyboard for Deep Purple?
Sorry,
But you
that's
suck.
beyond my abilities.
Forget it.
That's a new saying, isn't it? That's beyond my capabilities.
Oh.
Deep Purple keyboardist. Here we go. Just do it myself, you piece of shit. John Lord.
Yeah, they had a whole psychedelic show, and I was feeling it, dude. I went out, got some fresh air before Deep Purple came on, and went out to where you go to get fresh air in the smoking section. I don't smoke anymore, quit cigarettes, but there's a lot of fumes out there, so I was feeling pretty good after I came in from the smoking section.
A lot of gas fumes from the cars, you mean?
All sorts. Well, yeah, it's downtown Hamilton, so I'm sure there's a lot of idling vehicles. So there's a lot of gases and smoke.
Who's singing for Deep Purple nowadays?
That's what, Deep Purple's another one of those bands I can't keep up with. They've had so many different singers. Like, didn't Dio sing for them at one time, Bill?
I don't know.
See,
Bill hates Deep Purple.
does he? Do you?
Yeah.
They're an amazing jam band. Like, I was just taking it all in. Like, they're true musicians, And then
Absolutely.
when they came out there, it was like, okay, here's these 70-year-old guys. Like, to look at them, you think, oh, these guys, they're old, they're past their prime. But you close your eyes, and they're however young they were when they wrote these songs. You know, that's their song, and it's pretty fucking beautiful. You close your, and the singer, whatever, I forget his name, but he is still killing it. But looking at him, he looks like he's having a rough time. But man, his voice, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? But like,
did they have much improvisation, or was it all straight up album cut stuff?
Well, they traded off, like, oh, John Lord's on keyboard, and he did like a solo, which was amazing. Guys,
that's what you want.
Yeah. Did a little bit of "Oh Canada." Everyone was standing up, and
nice.
The love was in the building. I could feel it.
Is Richie Blackmore still playing?
I think doesn't he do his own thing?
I don't know. I don't know if he came back with the band or not. I haven't followed them. Or
he's Rainbow, isn't he? Is he Rainbow? I'm getting confused.
I don't know what Rainbow is.
That's a great band that you should listen to. But Dio was the singer for Rainbow. That's another band that changed singers a bunch, and yeah, I think that's Richie Blackmore's band. And then I think Richie Blackmore is now into medieval fair type stuff, where he's playing lutes. You know,
he's running around playing lute.
Yeah. Hey, if that
Sting?
If that's what makes him happy, I'm all about that.
There you go.
Do what makes you happy.
That's a great new motto.
Don't hurt people, though. That's the only rule.
Sure.
Not even if it makes you happy?
No, well, if that's an agreement between the two of you and it makes them happy, then that's a whole different ball game, so to speak.
Well, Joe's hurting
that's me. That's a whole different ball gag game.
Joe hurts me all the time. He's hurting me now without his camera on because I have no idea when he's going to talk. It's like, I'm going to make this as challenging as possible today, just because I'm in a mood.
Well, when he's not in the spotlight, he's working in the shadows.
Ah, amazing.
Pearls. I'm giving you pearls.
Okay, so both bands performed. What was the encore situation? Massive encore?
Yeah, that's funny, eh? Every band that ever plays ever. The whole, okay, good night, we're going, bye. They all leave the stage real quick. And then, they're coming on for an encore. And yeah, they came on for a few, and it was amazing. Oh, and I forgot to mention Judas Priest. Before they left, they had their original guitar player come in. I was at Glenn Tipton, who has Parkinson's. He had to quit the band. And he came on for a few tunes at the end, and that was something else. Everybody was wild.
Did both bands mingle together though for a bit?
No, actually, they didn't do. That would have been cool to see them share a song, right?
Yeah.
What would they do? I don't know.
I don't know, but you think there'd be a little bit of something going on. It's kind of the thing.
I thought that'd be neat. But
did most of the crowd stay for both bands, or did they bounce after?
Yeah, that's Judas? I think it's one of those shows where everyone wanted to see both bands.
What was the age of the people there, or was it a mix of everyone?
Oh, it's a mix of everyone, which is kind of cool to see. You know, I was sitting next to this kid that was 12 years old talking music for a bit, and they knew all the stuff from all the stuff I like. We're talking all the obscure. We're going into Kiss albums, obscure Kiss albums, and talking like. It's kind of cool to see that from a 12-year-old. Their grandfather was with them. Talked to him for a bit. Shook the hand of the man. You know, nice. Good grandpa taking his grandkid to a show.
Yeah, I've got a friend whose son I think is 10 now, but for a number of years he's actually been into Kiss. So it's just interesting to see how this really young generation is. I don't know how they're coming across these older bands. Either it's through the parents or friends at school or something, or do they just realize that it's
better?
More, yeah. Well, yeah, basically, right? There's more to it. There's more quality it's
or
not,
that the whole catalogs are like kind of out there already for you to discover, right? Like most of these bands aren't around anymore, and they have whole discographies that you can go through and discover. That's kind of cool. And then it's amazing to see how many of these bands from the old days that are still going, like these two that I saw last night.
they're running out of time.
Yeah.
Did Judas Priest, was that ever a band that had one of those mascots? Like whose mascot was Eddie?
That was Iron Maiden.
Iron Maiden, okay.
It still is Iron Maiden. They're still going too. That's on my bucket list. I want to see those guys. I haven't seen them yet.
So you didn't have any issues with any fellow spectators around you kind of wrecking your jam? Or were you one of those pain in the ass spectators that's Jimmy jamming all over the place, getting in everyone's face?
Oh, I wasn't in anyone's
flipping your
face.
hair
No.
around?
Did you whip anybody in the face with your hair?
Yeah.
Possibly. I try to be. I did take my hair out, obviously, and I try to be conscientious about the space it takes up. You know, especially if it's someone else's space.
Mhm.
So there was head banging and hair flipping, but there was no, shall we say, collateral damage.
I don't know. Do you think I would have been happy beside you, or would I have had issues?
Yeah, you would have been. You would have been happy. Yeah.
I don't know. Sounds like you're going pretty wild.
A couple, I was singing along. I know all the words, so I'm singing along the whole time, throwing fists in the air at the right part. I only stood up when a bunch of people stood up, kind of thing. That's some big moments. So, and then I was like, sort of air guitaring and kind of swaying back and forth with the band. It was kind of cool.
People were sitting down. There was a lot of sit down going on for this.
Oh yeah, it was seating. Yeah, but there was actually, I think the seats directly behind me, no one was in them, so I didn't have to feel bad about standing up. Yeah, I just had a good time.
And no lighting up in the seats.
Oh no lighting up in the seats, no smoking inside. It's a big deal these days.
No one was getting away with it.
I didn't see anything going on. No.
Wow, that's insane.
Yeah, I could tell you. I went at Cops Coliseum one time. I saw Motley Crue, and I had a front row experience for that. And yeah, there was some smoking in the pit there near the front.
Yeah.
Were there any hot, overaged 40 to 50-year-old women and
You
cut
mean
off tankies and all that stuff?
Are you talking about like the Jungle Cat variety?
Yes.
Which Jungle Cat?
I don't know, the Pumas.
Oh yeah. No, there was lots of Pumas. Yeah.
Yeah.
Was there any whipping out?
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
No.
Were they whipping anything out?
Oh, I didn't. No, I didn't. If you're insinuating if I saw any breasticles, no, I did not see any breasts. They might have, but I didn't see them. I didn't ask anybody either because I'm a gentleman.
There's no broads up on dude's shoulders and stuff,
Is that do we call them broads? No. Oh, your face right now. I wish everyone could see. No, I don't know. I was glued to the stage, man. Glued to the stage. I didn't really do much crowd watching. Other than like a few people were down there dancing and raising the scene, trying to get everybody pumped. Ooh, that sounded good. Let me do that.
Cheers, brother. I'm going to tap the mic here. Cheers.
Cheers, dude. Oh yeah. Yeah, just had a good time. Sorry, I feel like we're just talking about everything all over the place. Sorry, I'm all over the place.
That's what we're all about, man.
I'm willing to talk about anything.
We're not boring. We don't
that kind of guy.
We don't just talk about movies and stuff like that. That's boring.
And video games?
Yeah, boring.
Yeah, let's talk about life, guys.
Well, this was the first time you were selling at a Game Swap. Do you have any? How do you feel about that?
It felt cool. I liked it. I like talking to people too. So when they're coming up to me, it's an easier thing to do than when you're just going in cold to somebody talking to them. They're coming to you. So there's a lot of power in that. So you're in charge of the show. And just so I think I'm a pretty good salesman. And as I recall, I sold one of your consoles for you guys. Yeah.
Talk to Joe, not one of mine.
Yeah.
I don't think Joe still doesn't realize that you did that for him.
I did.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh.
A guy was asking me, I made a sale with this guy, and he was asking if I got any consoles, and I said, I don't, but I think my friend over there does. Why don't we go over here? And then, yeah, he bought that, what was it, the GameCube from you.
Oh, thanks, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 GameCubes.
Respect.
I owe you breakfast next time I see you.
Oh, sweet.
Wow, that's on tape.
That'd be great. I liked breakfast. That was fun.
It'd be my pleasure. I don't get to see you very often, man. So maybe with this little bit of a temporary lifestyle change, more people will get to see you and you'll be able to come out a lot more often.
That is definitely the plan.
You know, you're always welcome to sleep over at Bill's place. So whatever, man.
Yeah, I don't need to do that, though. I can sleep at my mom's. But I'll go over to Bill's and, I'll spend many hours there into the wee hours of the morning, possibly inebriated, and then stumble home to my mom's.
My door is always open to friends. Friends can always come by and visit and expect a warm welcome.
Well, I was walking by at like 1 a.m. and I didn't want to knock on the door. I left you your little, JRock. What was that? JRock the Game Fairy? Left you a little game.
That's right.
I'm comfortable enough in myself. I can deal with that. You can call it, yeah.
Well, that's exactly what you did. You came by in the middle of the night and left a video game cartridge just out there on my front mailbox.
Yeah, I was like, I'm doing this thing right now where I'm riding positive waves, and I was surrendering to the universe that, you know what? No one's going to steal this. It'll be okay. And if they do, then I really hope that they enjoy it.
Yeah.
Good on them. If they want to be a bad person stealer, then I really hope they enjoy that at the end of the day. Knowing that about themselves. But no, people were good and nobody stole it and you got it. So my plan worked out.
Yeah, it was great. Hopefully next time we can meet up like at someone's house with a pool or something, have a little pool day. You know?
That is the best.
That is the best. Unfortunately, I can't.
That's where all the best gifts are made.
Yeah, GIFs.
Are they GIFs or are they gifts?
Well,
They sure are gifts with a T.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, and I'll always have the hot tub. Yeah. Anyways,
what do you think Joe's doing right now? I can't see him. What do you think he's doing?
He's probably doing push-ups.
That's a stereotype.
Did your air conditioner problem
Toshiba is a stereotype.
Did it resolve itself?
What do you mean? Did I get a new one installed?
Yes.
Yeah, they came on Saturday night at 7 p.m. and they left about 9:45.
Oh, what are they doing installing at night? That's crazy.
That's where I do most of my installing. Yeah.
But yes, after a week of having no AC, there was AC restored.
Oh, no AC for the AC Decepticon. That's so fucked. That's a bad time for you.
It was a bad time. I was sleeping on the couch.
Oh, no way.
So how many units do they bring over for that place of yours?
Just one unit,
just
like every other house, Bill.
And did they say, hello, I'm here and I brought your unit?
Yeah, pretty close to that, actually.
I am curious, though, how many ton is the unit? Like,
it's just enough for the house.
What does that mean? How is it? 2, 3, 5?
No, it's not 5.
What is it?
How many BTUs we talking here?
I don't know what that means.
Oh,
it's just the right size.
Did they tell you? Is it a 2 ton?
I don't remember what they told me.
What hertz is it?
Does 63?
Does it hurts?
I don't know. I'm curious. I'm curious to know.
Why are you curious?
I'm
I'm
just
curious
curious.
about why you're curious.
You know what?
Because
Curiousness is amazing. It's the best. The best the best philosophers are curious fellows.
Yeah, but he's not philosophizing, or however you say it about anything. How do you say it? Whatever.
Philosophizing.
Yeah.
Isn't that right? Oh, I just got really hungry for some falafel. I don't know why.
well, as a
How do you say it?
Ask your girl.
She's a little slow.
I don't think the word exists that you're trying to come up with.
Should exist.
But anyways, I like how Bill asks why. Why is my favorite question. Why everything? Why anything? You know?
Yeah, but I know why he's asking why in this situation.
No, there's plenty of homeowners, such as myself, who take advice when someone buys a major piece of equipment as to what they should get as well.
Every 1,000 square feet is a 1 ton.
Okay.
So how many square feet are your house? That tells you how many tons you need.
So do they make them in 5 ton? Or do you need two tonners?
Yeah, what's
I guess for really big mansions, they probably put in, I don't know, a couple units.
Did they inspect your furnace at the same time? Say it's okay, or is that close to needing?
No, they didn't say anything about the furnace.
Hey there, fella, can I inspect your furnace? I have this unit.
Did they do any kind of upselling, like a generator or anything like that? Or is it just straight up?
Nope, just straight up AC.
Well, that's cool. Was your old AC, was it attached to the foundation, like off the ground?
It was off the ground on what was it? It's got a metal stand coming out of my house.
Yeah, the
it's resting on brackets. Yeah.
So did they just use that again?
Yep.
And that was still fine. There was no cracking around it or anything.
No.
So I remember that was when I had to decide when I got my AC, do you put it on the ground or do you put it up on the brackets? And they said, well, most people like it on the brackets, but there is a chance with years of vibration, it could do something to the foundation that it's anchored in.
Well, I got, at least when I moved in, I put a couple, I guess 4x4 fence posts, leftover blocks underneath of it. So that's also framing it up. It's not just resting on the L bracket coming out of the house. It's got a bit more support from these 4x4 studs that are jammed under it and resting on top of the ground.
How many studs were jammed in there?
Two big studs.
What a trooper.
So would you say your old AC, was it deceptive?
It did deceive me in the end, yes.
Okay.
That's why I destroyed it.
Did they take it away?
Yep.
Was there a charge for that?
No.
Oh, that's surprising that they didn't come up with some sort of charge.
Yeah.
All right. A convenience charge. A surcharge.
Yeah, I don't know. Some of these you know what? Some of these companies though, they'll like, depending on what it is, they'll take it away and fix it and resell it. But I think for an AC, because the compressor went, I don't know if they would bother trying to fix it with other parts and sell it, or if they just end up selling it off as metal waste and getting money that way, right?
Oh yeah, right.
Oh, that's a great band name, Metal Waste.
That is.
That is. Is that taken?
Copyright.
Is that taken? I might write it down. Copyright.
I just copyrighted it.
I pointed out that it was good though.
I just locked down the Twitter account for it. So.
Oh shit! How much are you charging for that?
Oh boy!
I just locked down the blog site for that. So there's the big money right there.
Oh, I'm trying to get the website at GoDaddy right now. Oh wait, this is a different site. This is not GoDaddy.
That's the I'm Your Daddy website.
Who is your daddy and what does he do?
Well, I had to buy a new lawnmower today.
That's very adult.
Yes. Again.
Congratulations.
You know what would be nice is if you actually took care of your grass and had grass to cut.
Well, I do, and that's why I had to do this pickup
Mm.
of a new lawnmower.
I should have inspected
So-
your backyard last time I was over.
Oh no, the backyard
Is
is.
that another innuendo?
No, that's literally what I meant.
So yeah, this lawnmower. So I bet you are keeping the manual. Where did you put the manual?
No,
You
no
have to keep.
manual.
Where's the warranty? The manual? Like you have it somewhere?
Now, do you think I just went out and bought a retail boxed version of a lawnmower?
Possibly, because that might be a wise investment for years to come. But you are a thrifty fellow,
Mm,
so
You know.
perhaps you sort of erred on the side of caution there, or you went with a risk of a
yeah.
$20.
risk
Could you-
second hand.
No,
Yeah, you did.
I browsed the ads, but I knew I really didn't want a used lawnmower, and I used up that last one. Man, it had a metal deck. It was an electric lawnmower, but it had
Oh, metal deck. That's a great band name.
It had a metal deck, and it completely rusted through where the handles are welded on. So that's irreparable unless you're some kind of metalsmith and want to start welding new panels to it. And it was just a cheapie anyways, a little electric. And so I went looking around on websites and everything, and lawnmowers are expensive. They're like $300 to $600 kind of thing. I still wanted to stick with electric because it's the way to go
Boo.
if you have a small yard.
Or if you're a pussy.
If you don't want to deal with gasoline all over the place and all that jazz.
How do you get gasoline all over the place?
Why, if you
You
have
spill it.
Yeah. Especially you who only has like the front yard. Why would you need a gas mower for that?
Well, this lawnmower I bought at my other house, so I had a backyard.
Hey, John Deere, quit cutting my grass. Don't you hate when guys are cutting your grass? It's the worst.
So I went to a couple stores. I didn't want a used one because you don't know, the blade's probably all mangled or whatever. You don't know how much.
It could have hepatitis.
Yeah,
You don't know.
totally. You don't know what that thing's been cutting. And the motor could be burnt out. So anyways, I went to a couple stores, and I thought, being this time of year, everyone would be blowing them out, but they weren't. There was no sales. But I went into Lowe's, and they had a clearance section, and they were
So
clearing
you thought
out
in
some-
summertime that there was
Yeah.
sales on lawnmowers.
Summer's over, man. It's dead. Go to any store, and they got Halloween crap out now. So
Oh, it's not crap. It's the best decor.
Oh,
Year-round decor.
I will forge on ahead if I can. Clearing out floor models. So they had a floor model there, $299, but you could take it for $199. But that, in my book, is still way expensive. So,
Or you could also just take it.
yeah. So I
See
said,
what happens.
I said, listen, guys, let's get real here. This thing, floor model, people are jimmying around with it constantly. We don't know what's going on with this thing. I will take it for $149. And the guy says, oh, I got to clear that with my manager, and he's in a meeting now.
It's like, oh, listen, dude, you're like way cooler than your manager. Like you have more power than your manager. Like you don't need him.
Well, I'm like, okay, well, go ask the manager in the meeting about it. It's like, no, we can't. I'm not allowed to interrupt the meeting. I'm like, customer right here. And he's like, sorry, I can't do it. You got to wait.
Maybe the manager's having a meeting with himself that he doesn't want to be interrupted. In his
I've never
office.
heard of this before, where if a customer is requesting a manager, the manager is not to be disturbed. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
Anyways, I wanted to look around a little bit I'm still looking for lighting fixtures and stuff. So I went around there and came back. He still wasn't done. But I didn't want to walk out on this potential deal because it really was the only kind of, quote unquote deal on lawnmowers in the city at this moment. So I said, listen, just take my name and number. Here's my name, here's my number, and it's 149, and I'll be taking this. And, at that. And they did call me later that night and said, yeah, come get it for 149. So
Oh no, I thought you said you left your name and number and you were like, I'm taking this, and you took it.
no,
If there's any problems, give me a call.
Talk to the ever important manager.
I thought that was a very big power move, Bill. Now I'm disappointed.
He can call me back. Unfortunately, he didn't call me back because I did want to say, how was your important meeting that a customer could not interrupt? Like, that just blew my mind away that you couldn't get a manager. If a customer.
They were talking about spreadsheets or something. You know what they do.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, spreadsheets or like some sort of data. Oh, they love data. just give them a bit of data and they go nuts.
Brick and mortar stores, man, like, get it together. You got a customer. You stop whatever you're doing for a customer.
So now you are the lawnmower man.
Got a new lawnmower. Yeah.
Cool movie. Good movie.
Yep. Yeah. It's all plastic though, these lawnmowers.
Yeah, nothing's, I remember when my Tonka trucks back in the day, they were metal.
Mm-hmm.
Metal Tonka trucks. That's a great band name.
Yeah.
No, but yeah. Everything's plastic now. Yeah. Plastic's bad. Plastic's bad for the environment, guys. Not sure if you heard.
Yeah, well, I'm using plastic to cut the environment.
What brand is that lawnmower?
It's a Black & Decker.
Oh. That is a solid brand.
Yep.
Solid brand. I would definitely say they have some clout.
Of the plug-in variety, but it came with no manual, no packaging, no warranty card.
Oh.
And in fact, it's missing a plastic piece to hold one of the side chutes open. So I'm going to have to call the company about that.
You could probably, I thought you were going to go look on eBay or something.
I think I can get it for free from the company.
Oh yeah. It's amazing what you can get for free from the company if you put some time into it. Any company.
You just call and say, I just got this lawnmower and it didn't come with this part.
Excuse me, Captain Crunch. I was upset with the crunch berries and I would like some more, please. The captain's not there. Well, where is he? Oh, he's out there making it happen. Well, fuck. I want some more crunch berries.
And then later on today, I took the big kid shopping. She wanted some pants. And so pants shopping with a teenage girl. But I got to tell you, of all the miserable things parents have to go through with teenage girls nowadays, the one shining light is the pants style that's in nowadays. She's like, I just want to buy mom jeans.
Oh, yeah. Mom jeans are back in a big way.
Yeah. And you go in the store and they're like, mom jeans, relive the 90s. So they're all these high-waisted jeans and covering up everything.
I've seen some ladies wearing them very tastefully.
Yeah. It's, was just a few years ago, they were wearing them down to their crotches, where it's like, how am I not seeing anything right there yet? But now they're super high-waisted, like up.
It's because they have innies, Bill. We have outies. It's pretty simple.
That's right. I know. Well, I've seen Joe wear those lowriders too, where something's peeking out.
I bet he wears them down to where, like, you see the V. The V down from.
Yes.
Yeah.
The hips there. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a gym thing that they do. Yeah. So I was just going to say we're very lucky in this day and age that the mom jeans are back. That's the one shining light for teenage girl shopping if you're a parent.
Yeah.
I don't know where they'll be at, Joe.
Was there any like maybe single moms with their kids shopping that maybe you caught the eye of, or vice versa, or
nothing head turning worth?
No,
unfortunately.
You know, because I can imagine Bill's out there in the environment, just pheromones just pumping. So
Oh, yeah, exactly. Yeah, but no luck. I don't have luck. Come on, no luck for this guy.
make your luck. You know,
Make your luck.
make your luck. Rig the game,
Man.
but not okay. No.
Have you heard? I'm with Metal Deck.
Yeah.
Did you say dick?
I don't know. Now everyone's wondering, right? That's how it starts.
There you go. We're on. So with that, I think we did it, didn't we?
No, can we talk for more? Let's talk more.
More?
Yeah, I want to let's keep talking. I'm hanging with my buddies.
So we can talk, all night, but Joe starts to go crazy after an hour. So
Does he?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, the
We
wolf
can
comes out.
keep talking for a bit longer. How often do I get to talk to my buddy JRock?
Holy Christ! Well, please go ahead.
This is like one of those encore things where everyone thought we were going away, but we're coming back for the encore.
Thanks for listening to
We
us,
are
guys.
back.
But we're back
Yeah.
for another 10, 15 minutes.
Listen, if JRock, have you managed to use your unique vocal talents and send in a well-wishing message to STCPod mail at gmail.com for our 200th episode? Have you got around to doing that yet?
Oh, is that what I should do?
Yeah, anyone who wants to send, well wishes or a hello or a congratulations or whatever.
Yeah, I can do that now that I know that that's a thing.
Yeah, certainly.
When is the deadline for this? What episode is this?
This is 199.
Whoa, buddy! It's pretty big episode.
Yeah, this is
special
historic.
now.
We only get the biggest guests to come on prior to the milestones. That's how it works.
But 200 is going to be. Is it going to be just you guys?
What
are you doing?
I don't want to say yet. We'll leave that up in the air for a bit.
After we record, you'll tell me everything. After you end the recording, you could tell me everything.
As you know, there's of course major plans happening. Like me and Joe are up most nights on the phone going through everything.
Those are my favorite kind of plans.
Yeah, a lot of booking agents involved. Lots of dancing bears and stuff booked. Trapeze artists, lots of crazy stuff happening. But we certainly want to hear
part of that, so I understand.
Certainly want to hear from everyone. So if anyone wants to record a message, audio or video, and mail it to starttocontinue at gmail.com or stcpodmail at gmail.com, or link us in the YouTube or direct message it, send it on the website, stcpod.com, whatever you want to do. You better do it soon, though.
Yeah. And while we have this platform, I want to tell people I have it pinned on my my Twitter page there, my eBay. I'm going to start posting stuff on eBay there. So check out that. And I'll be posting stuff. So, if you're in the Cartridge Club and we are friends, you've been seeing these pictures and of the games that I'm going to be selling. And you are the people I want to do a deal with, not strangers. So if anybody wants some games, hit me up.
I did want to give you a morsel of advice about the eBay stuff, JRock. I noticed
I love morsels.
You told me you just set up an ad and you said how easy it was. You did it on your phone?
Yes.
And I normally do it on the computer all the time, but I took your inspiration. I had an article to go up, so I'll do it on my phone too. Went through on the phone and put it up there, but the phone is one of the major features you need to activate. It's absent on the phone, and that's the require instant payment on Buy It Now. That isn't on the phone.
I didn't know that one.
You have to get on your computer and edit those items and make sure that's checked off.
Okay.
Require instant payment, because people do not like paying.
Yeah.
They like buying.
I want them to pay because I want that money.
They love to buy, but they don't like to pay. So if you do that require instant pay, then you don't have to worry about it.
Right on. So far, that's why dealing with Cartridge Club people has been great. Because everybody's all about respect. And shout out to Mike from the Retro Lectors. I mailed something off to him today, and he paid me money right away. And yeah, great guy, good guy. So what else you thinking? How you feeling?
I'm waiting for you and Joe to get talking.
So Joe, what are you eating tonight? Did you already eat? Did you already eat dinner?
Yeah, it's this time of night I don't like to eat because then my imagination gets going and I have these weird, vivid dreams.
Oh, those can be the best though.
They could be the best. Sometimes they're not though.
Do you wake up and it's a little messy or?
That hasn't happened in a while.
Okay.
Though I miss those dreams because sometimes those are the best ones.
Oh yeah, they are. Without a doubt.
I don't care if a little spoogazy goes all over. Doesn't matter.
But what about when your mother-in-law is changing your bed for you the next day?
No, I do my own bed sheets.
Oh yeah, what would be a good excuse for that?
She doesn't touch anything in our bedroom. Not even when she vacuums or dusts or anything.
Oh, I put lotion on after I worked out. I put lotion on before I went to bed. That's lotion. There. Use that if you get in trouble.
I think one time it actually went through the sheets and stained the mattress.
Well, there goes the resale value of your mattress.
Yeah, I blamed it on the dog. So I think
that's a good one too.
Or something.
That's a good one too.
Wow. I don't know what that means about that substance, if it was weak or strong.
Super strong, man. I'm very fertile.
But to get through all the fibers.
I'm picturing sort of like alien blood from the movie Aliens, you know?
Yeah.
It's very acidic.
But he didn't say it put a hole through the sheets. It somehow got through the fibers, like very, very wet and very loose.
It's like when you don't drink enough water and your pee is like bright yellow.
Yeah.
It's like that.
It's like viscous.
It was bright yellow? Bright yellow ropes? What? Not ropes, because it was liquidy.
I don't know. I was sleeping. Who knows?
This is so you gotta want this to end, guys.
This was our encore. Hope everybody who stayed on listening.
Oh shit, we forgot to talk about poop. Everybody does that. That's a good one. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your format though these days? What are you going for? You got your time. What's your time allotment for an episode?
We've been an hour.
You do an hour?
Yep, we do an hour.
So I'm really pushing it right now.
No, I mean, if we have something special, like a special guest like you, we definitely go over that hour. We've done that many times for sure. Cool.
But I won't push my luck.
I don't understand how you are unaware of our format. Is it because the time flies by when you're listening to us, or
it does? Time out is not a thing. Time ceases to be a thing if you're just enjoying yourself, you know. So this podcast here, that us talking, has felt like nothing.
Absolutely.
Let's keep going. That's why I said let's keep going.
Well,
but everybody's got things to do. I understand.
Let me tell you, you're not going to get that with a lot of podcasts, JRock. So when you got it, you might as well go for it.
Yeah. Don't be afraid to ask for help or things. See what happens. All right. That's the secret.
Well, so what's on the docket for you tomorrow, JRock? Now that you're a free man. Oh, you have your big meeting. Is that first thing?
Tomorrow I have the big meet. I think it's going to be a lunch thing. What I might do is move to go to have lunch with this guy on the company dime have a couple of drinks and some food on the company dime. That's what I'm going to try to. So I'm going to try to do and have a big talk with him, and then yeah.
You should totally blow their minds and show up like remember Frank Zappa when he showed up for the congressional hearings, all clean cut, haircut. Everything was neat like an army style haircut. He went in there. You could shave down the locks for your big meeting.
No, I wasn't thinking. I was thinking about showing up with a leather jacket like Slash, my hair down, with guitar in hand, being like, "Hey, I'm going for bigger things here, guys." But yeah, no, I think I'll just jeans and t-shirt. I'm a regular kind of guy,
Yeah,
don't need to be flashy for this. I don't need to bust out any animal print pants or anything for this, or should I? Should I really let them know that I don't care about their
I am looking forward to hear how the meeting turns out. See what happens.
Oh yeah, I think I have a good rapport with this guy, so I think we're gonna be leveling here. Like, let me level with you here, dude.
I seriously believe you will get a job offer from him, so prepare yourself for that, and good luck with you whatever you choose. But I do think you'll get a job offer from him.
Oh, I hope he gets down on one knee and looks into my eyes and asks me, like, with conviction.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that would sway me. But no, I'm pretty I don't want to do that anymore. I've done enough of kind of factory warehouse work. Put in my time, and I'm kind of done with that. It isn't getting me anywhere where I want to be. Just wasting time. Like, sure, it's making money there, right? But just kind of wasting my time.
Well,
put things into perspective, guys. Go out there. Everybody listening, find what makes you happy. Go out there and do it. Make a change.
We all got to serve somebody.
Yourself. Serve yourself, guys. That's my advice.
Well, JRock, how can I say how much we appreciate you coming on for this episode 199 of STCPod? As usual, it was a pleasure. It was a joy. It's so much fun having you on and basking in your personality. It's a treat for us.
It's one of my favorite things to do too. But like I said, I just try to entertain myself. And if you guys were entertained, then I'm happy.
Yes, thank you so much for coming on, sir. I do appreciate it.
Oh yeah, and I hope it happens again sooner rather than later.
You're welcome on anytime you want, brother. You've always been nothing but nice to us, and especially in person. You're one of the nicest guys we know. So
I'm all about friendship, man. So it makes the world go round.
We love you, brother.
I love you guys too. I love you. I am not afraid to tell a man that I love him.
You told us about your eBay page. Is there anything else you wanna plug while you got a second?
Oh, easy fella. No, I don't know. I don't really know. Nothing currently, I don't think.
We can find you on Twitter at
JRock Game Rocker and Instagram at JRock Game Rocker. Kind of all the same thing. So there, yeah. Follow me there if you want to follow me, because you are going to see some things. I'll show you some shit, and buy my shit. I got lots of it, but it's not shit.
They're entertaining accounts to follow for sure, especially JRock's on the Instagram, always Instagramming.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you about it, trying to sway you. I even, you know what, Sarah Sarkasim, I swayed her over to using Instagram.
Yeah, I saw that.
I was her first follower. It was a momentous occasion.
Yet she followed me. I followed her right back, and that's all we've done on Instagram. That's it.
Cool. Well, I tagged her in a picture, so I'm really looking out for her on Instagram. I'm the real Instagram friend.
Yeah. Okay.
JRock, before you leave, one final question.
Yes. Any question?
Buried on Mars, better clean shaven or all stubbly?
Buried on Mars isn't the optimal, selection at all. So I can't really. Sorry, I'm trying to do a bust and chops thing. It's not working out. No. Kevin looks great, clean shaven. I don't know. He can be. You know what? Kevin's free to be him.
Yeah, but how do you prefer him?
I prefer him submissive. I like to be in the dominant role. Yeah.
Okay. Good enough. Good enough. Joe, how do you prefer him? His stubble is soft, so it's got that going for him.
How much time do you spend thinking about men's hair growth and different patterns and stuff they might do?
More than I should. I prefer him stubbly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like him clean shaven.
A little gruff, so he looks like a man, and
yeah, it just suits him better.
Yeah. Bill's looking a little gruff right now. People can't see it, but you were looking a little gruff, my friend.
No, not at all. Just a little bit on there.
Are you gonna do the beard?
No, it bugs me too much.
Oh, it does itch. Very much so.
And I don't think it fills in properly on my mug, so a little bit too much of chin is exposed, in my opinion. I like a full beard, man, where there's no skin being seen anywhere. I don't think I can pull that off. So just enough on the face so you don't have to shave all the way down.
I don't think I want to work with. I don't want to see you every day with a full beard. I think it would bother me.
Well, now I got to try it then.
You should shave your goatee into a question mark. What was that? Luis Guzman did that in Anger Management, I think. Oh, it's great. That's a good facial hairstyle. You should do that. Gotta keep them guessing. Keep them guessing.
All right, Joe, close us out, man. Give us the info that people need to hear so we can get out of here.
God, I got to do this off the top of my head. You can find Bill on Twitter at STCPod. You can find me on Twitter at ACDecepticon. If you guys are shopping on Amazon, don't forget to go to stcpod.com and click on the Amazon link at the top. It gives us pennies on your purchase that we put towards wasting on portable recording devices like the one Bill bought us. Right, Bill?
It looks good here on my desk.
And don't forget to follow us on YouTube, youtube.com/start-to-continue.
Is there anything new on there while I've been on vacation?
Did you put anything new on your YouTube channel? Did you put anything on your YouTube channel, Bill?
Well, I'm on vacation, but you are certainly able-bodied to still provide content.
I'm on vacation too. It's the best.
Is there anything on that other channel?
How would I have access to your YouTube channel? I don't understand.
I don't think that's how it is.
That's how you quoted it to me.
Have you heard about the latest big YouTube channel out there, JRock?
Is it what is it? My life in something. So what is it?
That's it. My life in something.
It is pretty it puts up content constantly.
That's a good name because it's ambiguous.
Yeah.
It could be anything.
I like it.
It could be about anything. You're not pigeonholing yourself into one thing.
Well, if you do want content, definitely check that channel out because videos every day. New video a day on there. People are loving it. It's good stuff. Right, Joe?
All right, brother. Wrap this up.
Like and subscribe. Scribe.
And JRock, please, as our honored guest on this Hallowed of All episodes 199, why don't you take us out, please?
Don't let it end. Baby, we could have so much more. Don't let it end. Please don't walk out that door. You know that one? Don't let it end. Don't let it end, guys. But yeah, this has been JRock with my buddies Bill and Joe on STCPod, one of my favorite podcasts. One of them. Until next time, everybody, posted and posted.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob Dylan.
Maybe an ambassador to England or France. You may like to gamble, you might like to dance. Maybe the heavyweight champion of the world. Maybe a socialite with a long string of pearls. Have to serve somebody. Have to serve somebody. It may be the devil, or it may be the Lord, but you'll have to serve somebody. Maybe a rock and roll addict prancing on the stage. They have drugs at your command, women in a cage. You may be a businessman or some high-degree thief. They may call you doctor, or they may call you chief, but you'll have to serve somebody. Have to serve somebody. Serve somebody. It may be the devil, or it may be the Lord, but you'll have to serve somebody. Serve somebody. You may be a straight trooper, maybe a young Turk. Maybe the head of some big TV or network. You may be rich or poor, you may be blind or lame. Maybe living in another country under another name, but you'll have to serve somebody. Serve somebody. Have to serve somebody. Serve somebody. It may be the devil, or it may be the Lord, but you'll have to serve somebody. Serve somebody. Serve somebody. Serve somebody. It may be the devil, it may be the Lord, but you got to serve somebody. You may be a construction worker working on a home. Maybe living in a mansion, you might live in a dome. You may own guns, you may even own tanks. You may be somebody's landlord, maybe even own banks, but you'll have to serve somebody. Serve somebody. Have to serve somebody. Serve somebody. It may be the devil, or it may be the Lord, but you'll have to serve somebody. Serve somebody. Might like to wear cotton, might like to wear silk, might like to drink whiskey, might like to drink milk. You may be rich or poor, you may be blind or lame, maybe living in another country under another name, but you'll have to serve somebody. Serve somebody. Have to serve somebody. Serve somebody. Terry. You may call me Timmy. You may call me Bobby. You may call me Jimmy. You may call me Archie. You may call me Ray. You may call me anything. No matter what you say, still got to serve somebody. Serve somebody. Serve somebody. It may be the devil, or it may be the Lord, but you got to serve somebody. Serve somebody. Serve somebody. It may be the devil, or it may be the Lord, but you'll have to serve somebody. It may be the devil, or it may be the Lord, but you'll have to serve somebody. It may be the devil, or it may be the Lord, but you'll have to serve somebody.
Yay!
Did I do it? Sorry, guys. Sorry, I'm keeping you.
That was awesome, man.
I just love talking to you guys. I could do it forever.
You weren't keeping us, man. That was good. As normal. You
Oh,
brought it.
So I
Great
can
job.
I can smoke freely now, right?
There you go. I thought you were only edible.
Oh no, in certain situations, social situations where you can't go out for a smoke and stuff.
Yeah. No, I didn't know.
I smoked a doobie last night at the concert and was surprised at how easy it was.
In the stands?
No, I mean going out in the smoking section,
Oh,
everyone was just it's fucking the Wild West out there.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But I know since you quit the cigarettes, I didn't know if you went, if you were morally opposed now to inhaling. So
Oh no, that's fun. I like doing that.
good. Good
Never
stuff.
asked you about the show. Was it sold out?
No, I don't think so. Pardon me.
It wasn't sold out. Well, I suppose it's huge though, eh?
A lot of people make that assumption. No, actually, I recall Hodge saying that the sales weren't as good as they had hoped,
Wow.
and it didn't seem as crowded. That's for sure.
That's like that reminds me when Elvis was touring near the end and they weren't very good and people weren't showing up. They booked one venue and the promoter couldn't sell it out. But the Colonel said to the promoter, Elvis only plays sold out shows. So if we come out there and there's empty seats, we're leaving. We're not doing the show. Elvis only does sold out shows.
So they giving away tickets? Could they not find feet sellers?
Promoter, no, he couldn't. He tried giving away, couldn't do it. So eventually, when Elvis and the Colonel showed up to do the venue, it was completely sold out, and there was about 500 seats out in the parking lot that they ripped out of the building. It was sold out. No worries. Well, Elvis story there for you.
Well, that's when ego can be bad. Ego can be quite the bad thing.
That was the Colonel, man. He destroyed Elvis. If you watch any documentaries,
I've heard quite a bit about that. Actually, did you? I think you mentioned that one, Bill, that documentary before. Did you? I don't know.
I have. Yeah, I have. There's a HBO did a 2-parter on Elvis.
And you've seen Hired Guns, right?
What's that?
That's about like session musicians, people that get hired to go on tour in the band, like let's say Ozzy Osbourne's guys or Alice Cooper's guys.
No, I haven't seen that one.
Oh,
that's what it's called.
Yeah, hired gun or hired guns, and it's about all the people that play in the shadows. Right? They're not in the spotlight, but they're playing on all these albums, signature like classic albums, and he,
Yeah.
there's this guy.
I'm writing that down. I saw the documentary called it was about the Wrecking Crew.
What's that besides an NES game?
Well, that was like the famous session players that did a whole bunch of famous. They were like Beach Boy session players and all that. They were called the Wrecking Crew.
Joe, am I keeping you? Do you got to go, buddy? And I'm not even saying that to be funny either.
No, I gotta go soon though, just because I work in the morning.
Yeah,
But you guys are
take
speaking
off
of
whenever.
you guys are speaking of documentaries. I just grabbed, but I haven't watched it yet. Won't You Be My Neighbor?
Oh yeah.
The
Yeah, I heard that's
Mr. Rogers one.
That's a good man.
Yeah, I heard it.
Good human being.
Apparently, yeah. I heard it's actually a really good documentary, so I'm really looking forward to checking it out.
Yeah, like I heard people get emotional watching that documentary.
I'll tell you, I got emotional last night at this concert, guys. It was great. I did.
Wow, that's cool,
Pretty
man.
great. Because that's what life's about. Life's about music.
I'm glad to hear you put the phone away too.
Joe did?
No, he's talking about when you were at the concert, you just focused on the bands.
Oh, yeah. I'm just hanging with my brother. He was pretty tired. I had a nap before the concert, but he went all day. Yeah, so from 5 in the morning till we got back from the concert probably after midnight. Yeah.
Yeah. How do you get back from the Coliseum? Is it taxi or
Oh, we just hopped on a bus.
the bus will take you all the way back to your place?
Yeah, there's a bus. Yeah. Oh, speaking of, met a chick on the bus, got a number, and have it, and a tentative hiking buddy.
Heyo.
No, seriously, yeah, for real. So you just make yourself open to life's experiences and people, and see what happens, dude. I just met this chick.
She was at the show too, or
No, she was on the bus.
on the bus? Huh?
Yeah.
How'd that conversation strike up?
Well, actually, the bus driver got into an argument with some. First off, the traffic was jammed, and there was something going on up by one of the bar streets. I think there was somebody got killed in an accident or something. So traffic was just jammed, and this guy who was parked was trying to cut off our bus, but the law is that you yield to the bus. So the bus driver's telling the guy, "No, you got to wait for me," and the guy's like getting all heated with him. The bus driver goes to pull away, and this guy like throws a bottle of water or something against the bus, which is the open window. It gets some water all over this guy who did nothing. And then, we were all looking at the situation. I like looked at my brother and like her. I'm like, that was quite rude and unnecessary. That man did nothing to you. And yeah, I'm pretty good at striking up a conversation. That's a superpower.
That you can do. That's for sure.
I like that. You got to view. Where was that snack during the podcast? Was that a bag?
No, it's just a bag. No snacks. Going through some shit I picked up. Listen
Oh, you want to see some shit I picked up?
I can't see nothing.
No, I know. Show you some bags of stuff.
You picked up a chick. That's pretty good.
Oh, I've been finding I kind of been doing that a lot lately. You just exude confidence, and the babes will come. It's like, I don't know. Just be yourself, be genuine, and you've seen Fast Times.
Oh yeah, of course.
Remember Damone's advice? The rule, or what did he say? The secret says, use the attitude. That's what it is. The attitude. The attitude dictates that you don't care whether she comes, stays, lays, or prays. Whatever happens, your toes are still tapping. And then wherever you are, act like that's the place to be. See? Isn't this great? That's the secret.
100%.
Yeah. So do it. Smile a lot. Look like you have a secret. Do you have a secret, Bill? Think of a secret that makes you smile. And then they'll notice. They'll be like, "Oh, this guy's intriguing. Let's listen to what he has to say."
Hmm.
And I think everyone these days is too into the online dating. So when they're met face to face with, like, somebody interacting with them, they might not necessarily, be prepared for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, sort of, you have the upper hand in a social situation. Like,
I see.
you're kind of running the conversation, and I find most people are just going the online dating these days, and I prefer the in person. I haven't even hit up Tinder with my pool gifts. I put that up. I'm sure I'll get some swipes.
Yeah.
I'm sure I'll get a couple swipes.
Yeah.
Probably. You know what? I'm in Dundas. There's a lot of older ladies. Get myself in some wills here. Hey-oh.
Oh, beauty. There you go. Second encore.
But that's the secret, Bill. Okay.
I'll take that. I'll put it in my pocket.
Can you do that for me?
I can try, but like, I'm old man, so I just come off as dirty old man. You see, you got the young age going for you.
I don't think so. I'm getting grays. I am. I'm starting to get gray hairs. Pluck them out, but they just come back.
Oh boy. All right, Joe, you got work first thing, eh?
Yeah, I'm gonna bounce, guys.
How's that
JRock.
gonna be? And so I just come off as dirty old man. You see, so I just come off as dirty old man. You see, you got the young age going for you.
I don't think so. I'm getting grays. I am. I'm starting to get gray hairs. Pluck them out, but they just come back.
Oh boy. All right, Joe, you got work first thing, eh?
Yeah, I'm gonna bounce, guys.
How's that
JRock.
gonna be?
JRock, man, is awesome. Always love talking to you, dude.
Yeah, man. STCPod. It is one of my favorites.
You know what? Like I said to you the other day, man. As long as you're happy with what you're doing, then I'm happy for you, brother.
Yeah, that's all I'm about right now, is seeking my happiness and being around people that make me happy. And I think everyone should try to make themselves happy. Right?
Yep.
So
All right, brother. Stay in touch, all right? I'm gonna bounce. See you guys later, all right?
Take care of yourself.
You go.
You bro.